Hello everyone, today I would like to tell you a short talk on strategy practice. Number 1. The speaker thanked for calling the Starlight Cinema Infoline. Next, she said that they were showing thrilling action drama Lost in the Storm, and they had shows that day at 1, 3, 5 and 7:30 p.m. After that, she reminded all shows before 5 o'clock was half price and covering hot popcorn and other snacks was available for selling the lobby. Finally, she suggested didn't bring outside food into the theater. Number 2. The speaker announced the president met that morning with his advisor. Following speech he made to representatives of the National Teachers Union. Next, he said after that he gave his quickly press conference during which he outlined his plans for stimulating the economy. Finally, he announced he leaves that evening for a tour of the West Coast, where he would view areas damaged by the recent storms. Number 3. The speaker announced the number you had called was no longer in service. Next, she suggested hanging up and check the telephone directly to make sure you had dialed the correct number. Finally, she suggested calling the operator if you need further assistance and hanging up and call Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 if they would like to order a current telephone directory. Number 4. The speaker announced the museum would close in 15 minutes. Next, he suggested retrieve all bags and coats from the coat check room then. After that, she announced they would reopen the day after morning at 9 a.m. and didn't forget to pick up a special exhibit scheduled on way out. Finally, he said they hoped they enjoyed your visits that day and that they would return to see their exhibits again soon. Number 5. The speaker announced they still had some tickets available for Saturday afternoon soccer game. Next, he said transportation on the company bus would be provided for those who wish it. After that, she suggested send an email message to Ms. Kim in the Human Resource office before 5 o'clock if they was interested in attending the games, and telling him how many tickets they would need it to whether or not they plan to ride in the company bus. Finally, he reminded the tickets and bus ride was free. Number 6. The speaker announced ordering by phone was easy for first-time customers and it would save their money. Next, he said after they had chosen the items they wished to purchase from their catalog, dial their toll-free number and press 1 for their special first-time customer line. After that, he said a customer service representative would guide they through the ordering process. Finally, He reminded didn't forget to have their credit card handy when they call. Number 7. The speaker thanked for attending that day's workshop. Next, he announced they was honored to have with their Professor Martina Tout, chairperson of the Political Science Department at National University. Finally, he said Professor Tout, an expert in electoral politics and author of several books on the subject, would lead their discussion of the current political climate and their implications for the upcoming elections. Number 8. The speaker thanked for coming out that night, and they had a wonderful programs for there. Next, she introduced Dr. James, a lecturer in Italian art, which would be accompanied by a fascinating slideshow, would be preceded by a brief musical performance. After that, she said students from the City School of Music would perform a piece by Vivaldi. Finally, she announced following the lecture there would be a question and answer session. Number 9. The speaker announced traffic on the Harbour Bridge was backed up that morning due to an accident. Next, he said icy road conditions resulting from last night's snowstorm caused a bus to hit a truck. The icy roads had affected traffic over the area. Cars was moving slowly on most major routes into the city, and buses was running behind schedule. Finally, she reminded all of themselves extra time for getting to work that morning and be careful out there. Number 10. The speaker announced customers was asked not be parked in the lot next door, and that lot belongs to John's restaurant, and their car would be towed if they park there. Next, she suggested park in the lot behind the ABC supermarket if the street parking was not available. Finally, she said leave the area by the front door free for delivery vehicles. Thank you for listening.